Our central monitoring system is a robust application that provides enterprise-level features at no additional cost with the purchase of our analog, HDSDI, and IP products. We designed our CMS to be backwards and forwards compatible, so that your customer does not have to relearn software when upgrading to a new system while using a previous model. Upon launching the application, the user is prompted to specify their login credentials. If you are the administrator, you can modify user access levels by selecting to change user passwords, as shown here, or configure more detailed access rights by selecting user authorization. There are many user rights you can specify for a user. You would first select the type of user that you would want to modify, either power user or normal user. You can then specify the device management authority, which is the ability to add a device, update a device, or delete it. The device connect authority, to be able to connect or disconnect from a device. Function execute authority, to either display the OSD menu, PTZ control, go into single mode, perform screen captures, initiate AutoTOR for the PTZ, exiting the application, perform remote backups, to use the relay control, access remote setup, to launch the clone manager or the clone module, to enable or disable sound or two-way audio, to perform the auto connect function, to perform remote search, and to perform the sequence connect module. The EMAP authority is either to execute the EMAP, add items to your EMAP, move them, delete the items, or enable or disable the event pop-up window. NAS authority is for the remote schedule backup function. You can control the ability to execute the NAS module, add a device to the schedule, update the device information, to delete it, modify the record information, and to perform the backup. Event Mapper authority, execute the Event Mapper module to connect live to a site or direct search from the Event Mapper list. Channel Viewer authority, to execute the single channel viewer or multi-channel viewer from the CMS window. Device Viewer authority, to execute the device viewer or to perform the search within the device viewer. After logging in, you will automatically be prompted to register a site. If you have already done so, it would bypass this option. The site or sites you've added are displayed on the right side of the screen, known as the site list. On the left side of the screen would be your screen divisions, from 2 division, which is 4-channel view, all the way to 16 by 9, and user mode. User mode is configured under the display menu. You can go ahead and set the vertical windows and the horizontal windows for view. Towards the bottom, under DVR info, is where you would register the DVR information from the DVR name, ID, passwords, IP information, and DDNS information. On the right side, you notice the main control modules for display, which controls the OSD display for the CMS, screen capture, backup, remote setup, sound or for two-way audio, remote search, accessing the PTZ menu on the CMS, initiating AutoTOR for the PTZ, and the relay out control. Towards the top, you notice the connect, disconnect, and DVR info buttons, the sequence connect number, which would go ahead and specify the number of devices that you would want to perform sequence connection to, and the dwell time. On the top, you will see a NAS button, which is used to open the remote schedule backup module, EM, which is used to open the event mapper module, clone to perform the clone function, auto connect to automatically connect to the selected DVRs in your site list, sequence connect to enable the sequence connect option as mentioned earlier, single mode to disable the multi-site connection functionality and to only give the user the right to connect to one site at a time, and EMAP. Display. The display menu gives you control options for showing items on the CMS OSD or on-screen display. The still image option gives you the ability to only stream iframes from the device. This option can be used for environments with slow internet upload speeds. horizontal and vertical is a customization option to define the number of vertical and horizontal video channels that will be displayed under mode. Event notify is an option to highlight the video channel in red upon the occurrence of an event like motion or alarm. Capture takes a screenshot of the channel or channels being viewed. Backup is used for remote backup. Upon selecting backup, you can either choose live backup for on-the-fly live video backup or schedule backup to back up a specified time frame. Setup is used to remotely configure the setup options on the device. Sound is used to enable one or two-way audio and to enable an audio alert triggered by the selections available here. Under the audio options, you can select an individual audio channel or set it to auto to automatically enable the audio channel for the corresponding video channel selected. The mic is used to enable two-way audio. Search enables a remote search function. Time for a direct search by specified time and date, or you can also use the progress bar to jump to a specified date and time. Event for event search by motion, alarm, or system event. Calendar to pull up the calendar search option. And you also have the playback controls. PTZ presets brings up the PTZ controls. You can also define presets and pull up the OSD menu for the PTZ camera itself. Auto Tour is used to specify a specific tour you've set on the PTZ through the presets. Relay Out is used to control the relay functions for the devices connected to the DVR. You can specify the relay numbers and dwell time to activate the relay. NAS is used for scheduled remote backup services. You can add a device for remote scheduled backup by pressing the NAS Device Manage button or by right-clicking the device from the site list and selecting Add Device to NAS. Choose the Get Recording Information to populate the calendar for available recording. Select the backup range. Under Advanced Setup, you're able to select a backup schedule by which days and from what time frame. If you wish this to be a daily backup, make sure to select the checkbox for daily backup. And set the remote backup settings and the time you wish to schedule the backup under the Advanced Setup menu. EM is used for Event Mapper functionality. Change your device to Event Mapper mode by holding down the Control button and double-clicking the device in the site list. You will be prompted to confirm the change in mode. Connect live to the device. You will notice that the frame rate is not as fluid because the CMS is only displaying the change in video data. Open the Event Mapper module by pressing EM. Select the items you wish to enable. Auto scroll to enable automatic scrolling of the event list. update item to display the next change in video frame, write log to display the event in the list, write image to display the change in video frame as the image in the list. Connect live is to connect live video from the site in the event list. And direct search to play video corresponding to the item on the event list. The clone function is used to run multiple instances of our CMS software. There are many ways to utilize this feature. One way would be for grouping specific DVRs or cameras together for faster viewing. For example, you only want to see outdoor cameras from the DVRs in the site list. All you would need to do is press clone. Now you can use our CCM or Central Clone Manager to name the clone, like for in this example, outdoor cameras. Launch the outdoor cameras clone from the list. Add the DVRs you wish to view the outdoor cameras from. You can expand the DVR in the site list by pressing the plus key. Only check the boxes for outdoor cameras for this clone. Now, close the clone. Launch the outdoor camera clones from the list. And only the outdoor cameras will be shown. You can easily perform the same function for cash register cameras, indoor cameras, hallways, or warehouse cameras, just for example. Our cloning feature with the Clone Manager is an efficient way to manage multiple cameras into smart groups for instant viewing. Our Auto Connect feature allows specified DVRs and or cameras to be automatically connected to upon launching the CMS application as shown here. You simply need to check the items you wish to auto connect to. Close the application so that the next time you relaunch the CMS, the items selected will automatically be connected to. Sequence Connect allows connections to specified items on the site list to be connected and disconnected to by the specified time interval and number of DVRs or cameras. For example, you have a 16-channel DVR, but you only want to view 4 cameras at a time in quad mode for 20 seconds, 4 channels. All you would have to do is add the same DVR 4 times as shown here. Only select the cameras in groups of 4. Perform this with the other 3 DVRs in the site list as shown here. Specify the Sequence Connect number as 1 device, and specify the Sequence Connect interval as 20 seconds. Now press Sequence Connect. After 20 seconds, the CMS system will automatically disconnect from this site and then connect to the next. You can also apply this feature to view DVRs or cameras in specified groups. Single mode allows the user to disable the ability to connect to multiple sites at the same time. EMAP opens the EMAP feature. You can have up to 16 EMAPs per CMS instance. File type that our EMAP system supports is BMP or bitmap. To import a map, simply press Import Map. Navigate to the EMAP file and choose to open. Name the map Then drag and drop it to the position you prefer. You'll notice the multiple icons that you can overlay on each map. Camera, MD for motion detection, sensor, video loss, and the DVR model supported. Simply drag and drop the desired icon to the EMAP, for example, camera. After you drop the icon, you will have to select the DVR and the camera channel you wish to correspond this icon to. This also applies to sensor, video loss, and DVR model. Pop-up checkbox option is used to automatically pop up the video channel window when an event is detected like motion. EMAP setup will allow you to configure which types of events will trigger the pop-up window. The next monitor button, as shown here, automatically send the EMAP window to the next available display monitor. All clones of the map and the main CMS window will save its position on the monitor it was last closed on. So if the CMS system you are using has multiple monitors, simply drag and maximize the clone, main CMS, EMAP, NAS, or event mapper window on the monitor of choice. Now close the window. Each clone, EMAP, NAS, or event mapper window will now automatically open on the last monitor position it was closed.